Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence, and today we're going to take a look at the Four Horsemen Studios Figura Obscura, the Ghost of Christmas Past. And yes, once again, they've dropped one of these. This is obviously a Christmas-themed one, and what better time than for Christmas? We get a nice look at her. You got the nice story of the Ghost of Christmas Past. This one's coming out a little late due to the fact that the Four Horsemen is in New Jersey, and I'm in Michigan, Detroit area, which is on the east side. They shipped it from New Jersey, but somehow, and no fault of their own, the USPS, post office, decided that they should send it all the way to Chicago and then come back. Again, I don't understand logistics and shipping, but I know that doesn't make a lot of sense. But that's beside the point. It's just funny to watch things go all the way and you're like, why are you over there? But anyway, let's get into this. I'm really excited for this. I'm not going to lie, the forearms creep me out, but you don't need to leave it like that. You are able to change it if you want it. So, like the other Figura Obscuras here, this is on a magnetic cover, and this piece does just come off. So, there you can kind of see Scrooge and everyone there, so you can use this as a backdrop if you want. You can just kind of have it in your back. And again, it's magnetic, so it's real nice. On the back here, you can see the house, nice little trails, snow and everything. And there you have that lamppost. And there you have the wonderful, wonderful looking figure, Ghost of Christmas Past. Again, looks really nice. I like these Figura Obscura for the most part. I have a few of them, but the lamppost, again, I got a clock that pushed me over with one. Now I got a lamppost, and I'm like, I need that lamppost. But it is pretty cool. It also did come with a few other things. I don't know if everyone else got this. They threw in this Cosmic Legions book. And I think this is obviously just a promotional tool, which is actually, again, it's cool that they just do something like this, right? They're trying to sell a few more figures. But then they also gave you Christmas cards, including the envelopes. And there you have your Happy Holidays. You have Father Christmas on the back. Nothing on the inside, so you can write whatever you want, or just leave it blank like I will. Keep it in the packaging. Then they also gave a Ghost of Christmas Past here, Happy Holidays there. And there she is on the back, and the same thing, nothing on the inside. So actually just really cool. These are nice little touches that a company does, a small company can do to make it feel like, hey, we know you spent a lot of money, we know it's the holidays. Here's just a few little things. It probably cost them, honestly, 20 cents to have that made. But it goes far. It just goes so far. It just shows that, hey, we actually put some consideration to what we're doing and understand, hey, you're helping us out. So anyway, I just wanted to quickly show those off. But now it's time to look at this figure, see if it's actually worth the price that it was. And let's be honest, it's a Four Horsemen figure, so it probably is. But before we do, if you like this type of content, you like when I drop a Figura Obscura, a Mythic Legions, maybe even a Cosmic Legions, please take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a video like this. Now let's get to this. Okay, so we got the Ghost of Christmas Past out, and as we do, we go over everything, all the accessories first. So the first thing we're going to have is their book that they talk about it, A Christmas Carol, Stave 2. And it's going to give you your whole story, which I love that they do something like this. I can only imagine that this idea comes from the mini comics of Masters of the Universe, as they are so tied with He-Man and stuff like that. But anyway, really cool. I still haven't read any of these that I've gotten yet, but they are on the docket to eventually read. So, we'll look at everything that she comes with here, and the first things that we're going to get are these thumb wrestling hands. All painted in one color, no problem. No fingernail color, but again, I don't know if you really even notice the fingernails are that much of a different color in real life. She has these kind of grabbing hands. Again, these are based off, Mythic Legions, a lot of reuse in hands, so you can kind of understand. It looks more like you'd be grabbing. And then, I don't know, I just kind of laughed when I saw punching hands for the Ghost of Christmas Past. She doesn't seem like a puncher, but hey, I could be wrong. All right, so we got her our little leaf here. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. But it has its little leaves on it. Nice color, another nice color paint. Nice painting to it. Nice and stiff. I mean, it is flexible, but that's how it should be. And the paint looks really good because you got this nice brown stem that they went through it, and they obviously did some coloring on the backside along with these little berries, little dingleberries or whatever they are. Here we have what you use to put out the candles, and I don't understand this one. It looks more like a dunce cap than anything. So if somebody knows exactly how this is supposed to go, did it go to another character and there's something that's supposed to plug in here, because it doesn't look like it's meant for her to grab. You know, I kind of look at here, and I mean, it's not thick enough to grab, so I'm not really sure what this is, or what this is for. But it does have the nice little paint across here. They do such a wonderful job, and it just has that nice vibrant gold to it. All right. Here we have her cane along with her, I don't know what these are actually called, but it does put out the candles. Now here you can just plug this thing directly into here. And they obviously make it where, if you notice, there was 2 of these on the side, one here, so you have 3, 3, and 3. But the detail on it is absolutely amazing, as always. Nice and straight the way that it should be. So she's going to walk around carrying it this way. I don't even have enough room. This thing is really so tall. All right. She can use it as a weapon. Again, Mythic Legions. So I don't think you're going to be using it as a weapon. But it has a nice coil through it. And just the silver just really pops, and then it has 3 individual links. Well, actually 1 link, but there's 2 other links on it. So again, nice little accessories. All right, this is almost the whole reason why I bought this thing. is our lamppost, and it has nice plastic, clear plastic through it, and a candle inside. Now, I do wonder how long these really burned in real life, how long it would take. But that design just looks real nice. It has that, painted black look to it. Probably brass underneath it. All the way down. Now, there is some white here, because it's going to go onto the base if you want it. But as you can see, I can just set it here, and I don't need the base if you're not dealing with some sort of winter, shall we say. But here we have a nice little snow pile that's kind of around it. And then you have this brick. And this thing is just going to plug directly into it. And everyone falls over. But it snaps in real nice. And I got to say, for me, this is awesome, because this thing will actually blend in with what I have going on right here, I think, very well. So I think I made a good choice at ordering this. And I'm assuming that this lamppost will probably be once again used at some point, right? You just stand up or what? Anyway, so I'll put this back here. We'll get more pictures with that later on, or get some pictures. And now we'll take a look at the head sculpts here. So the one thing that they did do was they made it so these are removable hair pieces, which I do think this is a nice idea. This is what G.I. Joe's been doing for a little bit, so I think it's pretty good there. So what I have here is, it looks like a beat up face, a little worn out. So I guess you can make her kind of evil. Nice paint around the eyes. It does look like she is maybe decaying a little bit. White eyes right through it. And then on this one here, we have 1 open eye, 1 closed. So I guess it's, if you look at it from this side, and then I guess you can kind of see it changing. Then you have your hair piece here, which they do a wonderful job. This is pretty pliable. A little bit better than maybe some of these other ones. Her Thrace here, who I think is one of the best figures, this is way stiffer. So I feel like I can just, I know that I can move this around way, way better. But the wash throughout it just looks really good. I wonder if I can swap the hair pieces between these, because I think it'd be really nice to do. But I can also just go ahead and change the face sculpts if I really want to now, and you can have a different character. All right. And then the way they look, we just kind of pop this on here. And they fit on extremely nice here. So you're looking at here, and you're on one side, and she's real beautiful. And then you can kind of see the decaying version of her. All right. And then this thing just swaps on over here. And that is a really nice looking decaying face. All right. Now, I don't know what's in this bag. It feels like it's a head of some sort. So let's pop this open. I didn't know that we were supposed to be getting something extra. Ooh, I did not see that coming. So look at that. Oof. Man, that is... And this is the way they throw in something like this. And like, man, now I need to go get a female figure to use this head sculpt on. But, ooh, look at that. So you have these blank eyes, black eyebrows. I think it's the same hair piece. Yeah, it's the same hair, except black. Very pliable. It comes off, so we can use it on these different characters. Oh, I love that. Ooh, I like the... Oh, man. Whew. All right. Anyway, you got the tongue there, the angry, violent teeth with the way opened mouth. Just the blank eyes, eyebrows. Man, this thing is awesome. This is... I did not know about this. I haven't watched any reviews, so... And I was not expecting anything like this. So this is just... That is awesome. So now let's take a look at our Ghost of Christmas Past. Alright. So... We'll quickly look at that face, and it is a really, really nice face. That is a beautiful looking face. I have no problems with that at all. I think they do some of the best female figures out there. So she has her nice crown. I'm assuming... No, you don't. Probably just the hair comes off. So you probably just pop the hair off, then we can use it for a different... And that's how you're going to change it. I would assume, right? Yep. So we can change the hair this way. That is all molded onto it. I really do love this color here. Again, I absolutely love Thrace. You got her flower crown right there. Green paint underneath it. It looks like a crystal cap, crystal tiara. And then you have this wood that's going through here. All right. So just absolutely amazing looking. Nice and pliable, but stiff where you're not going to have to worry about it breaking off. Looking at this face, nice eyes, paint is right where they're supposed to be, and a good looking mouth. I can't believe I said that. Eyebrows are in good place. Messed up head, obviously. She can look up like that, and she can look it down. All right. She has her Princess Leia garb on for the most part. Wire. So you have this nice wire belt that she's wrapped in here. All this is soft goods. That she has hard nipples. I can't get over that one. It's just can't get by that. But you do have some nice detail in her outfit, which does have a wire cape. So you are going to be able to pose it in different ways. There's two different versions, it looks like, or two different spots. So we can make her so she's walking and it's going to be flowing a little bit. All right. All the way on the bottom here, she has the same detail at the bottom. And again, this is also a wired skirt too. So they do a lot here. They do some really nice fabric for their soft goods when they do get around to, not when they do get around, but with the figures they put them on. I'm not going to be taking this off because I'm not going to be going through the same thing that I went through with that guy. If you missed it, go back and watch it. As for the articulation, She can look down, she can look up. Her head can tilt back and forth and obviously turn side to side. There's your T-pose. She has a 90-degree bend. No real bicep swivel. It all swivels at the shoulder. And then her hands are obviously going to move back and forth here. She has her, I'm trying to see, I don't think she has any, yeah, she can twist at the waist a little bit. Doesn't really move all that much. I don't know why you would need this, but she can do a Jean-Claude Van Damme. And they did paint her with underwear, so you don't need to worry about it. Her legs can go up. Again, there are no double joints in these. They are all pinless. Ankle rockers. And everything's going to pivot from the waist up here. All right. So you do lose a lot of articulation with a Four Horsemen figure. It's just part of it. It's the sculpt that you get. It's everything else. Now what she does have on the back is her fourth arms. And this just creeps me out. I don't know why she has her third and her fourth arms. Why does she need this? And I missed something because I think other people said the same thing. But they are removable, and I do believe that I will be removing it, as I just feel no need to have 4 arms for her. So she's obviously going to come with an extra set of thumb wrestling hands. She has these open hands, so she can kind of reach out. Again, nice looking figure. I don't understand the extra arms. How do they come off? This whole piece will just kind of pop right out, no problem. And now she looks more like, oh, here we go. Let's say if Princess Leia just kind of let her hair down before they get rated, this could be Princess Leia. Looks better than any Princess Leia I've ever seen, especially anything from the Black series. All right. So there we go with that. Again, bare feet. I should give her some extra feet, but she's probably barefoot to begin with. But I love this figure. I love these characters, shall I say. All right. Pop the head off, real easy. Giant ball joint, so you can replace it with any Figura Obscura, any Mythic Legion that you want. So we can throw this hair on it. Maybe you want to make her this ghostly figure. And I feel like the ghostly figure would probably work best with the white hair. I mean, that is pretty ghostly. I'm going to throw this one up here. I don't know, they all look pretty menacing, to be 100% honest. Pop this head off here. Let me grab this wonderful other Thrace head. Now she is a different skin tone, but I do believe they make this exact head sculpt. I think they make this head sculpt. Oh, that doesn't go on out of the way. I feel like I have to heat that up a lot. I hope they make this head sculpt in the same colors, the skin tone, because that would be awesome. That's something they definitely need to do. I do wish that the hair came off. Unfortunately, this is all molded together. It'd be so much better if I could pop this off and use these different hair pieces. So maybe that's something they're going to do going forward with the Mythic Legion. So anyway, let's get back to, let's make her look nice. All right, it's Christmas time. She should be sporting a non-scary do. As for the hands, they pop out nice and easily without any problems, except when they break. And that one broke. That thing just popped right out. I don't even know where it broke. But look at that. So now, I don't know how that thing is broken. right there. Yep. So there we go. So now I got to get this thing off to put a different hand on it. And that's really disappointing. But this is the first time I've had a Mythic Legions break at me, or I'm sorry, a Four Horsemen. But now the fun comes of seeing if I can pull this thing off. I don't really want to heat it up if I don't have to. And yes, I know these are snips, but I'm not pressing on them to try and break it or to cut it off. I'm just trying to pull that hand out. I've never had an issue. So this is the type of stuff that does happen. I'll have to contact them, see what they have to say. Hopefully they can just send me out an extra hand to replace it. And her head fell off. It doesn't seem to be on very tight, to be 100% honest. All right. But I've never had an issue. So I know someone's going to say you need to heat that up. I've never had an issue. This is not directly out of the cold. This has been in my house for, you know, overnight. Oh, that's her hair. Anyway. So, a little disappointing that that broke. But again, it's just a little peg on a hand. You know, I had numerous other lines do the same thing, and most of them took care of it. But it's really not that big of a deal, especially when you have 1,000 different hands. But of course, that is a different hand. Alright. Let me take this. And... oh, come on. You know, when it does have all those designs on it, sometimes it makes it difficult to get that thing on the right way. So there we go. She's kind of reaching out. Do you want the wind blowing? I gotta say, this, as nice as this is, it is kind of frustrating. But it'll go nice in my Christmas decorations for right now, and here we have something for Halloween or horror that we can do later on. But overall, quickly looking at it, using the second hands, a really nice design, a really nice sculpt, and I can't really be too upset. And I got this awesome, this awesome lamppost to go with it, that goes with my deco and my street scene here. So there we go. There it is. That is your Ghost of Christmas Past. Alright, so there you go. That is the Figura Obscura, Ghost of Christmas Past. Unfortunately, you know, I do apologize that, like, you know, I'm not apologizing that the wrist peg broke. Again, I know someone's going to tell me you need to heat this up. I've never had to heat one up. This is the type of stuff, it does happen. You have to be careful. So, but that thing just pulled right out without... and again, it didn't really take very much for it to pull out. And again, I'm just going to chalk it up to having a bad wrist peg. Not really that big of a deal. If you do know what this is, please tell me, how is it supposed to go? I am feeling like this went to a different character, or there's another accessory that this kind of worked with. Maybe that is supposed to be the handle for them to grab. It just seems kind of small, to be 100% honest. Just doesn't grab right. So if you know what that is, please tell me, because I would appreciate it to know exactly what it is, because unfortunately you can't go back and find where you ordered it because it's no longer available. Not until they probably do the retailer exclusive. But anyway, Figura Obscura, another Four Horsemen figure. They always look wonderful. The paint, the sculpt, I will tell you every single time, you don't pay for articulation with this. You pay for the sculpt, design, accessories, and different things like that. So, but I think it's time to get out of here. You've watched long enough. I appreciate it. Thank you. Before you go, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop something like this. But I'm going to get out of here, but please don't go anywhere. What I am going to do is I'm going to leave another Mythic Legion or Figure Obscura or Four Horsemen figure right up here. And down here will be the playlist of all the Four Horsemen stuff that I've done. Take care.